Hey guys, it's Leigh, and today I'm going to do a review of the NESCO Smart Canner. I did buy this canner myself. It was not gifted to me. So the NESCO Smart Canner is a pressure canner. It's also a pressure cooker, and it can do water bath canning as well. I'm just going to quickly run you through how it works. I'm going to be canning up some beans. I already put the rack. You want to make sure there's a rack in the bottom. You don't want to set your jars directly on the bottom of the canner. And then it says to add 8 cups of water. So I'm pouring in 8 cups of water. All right, so the jars are in the canner. I'm going to close the lid. Oops. Lock it closed, and then on the top is the pressure limiting valve. You need to look up what your elevation is. I am below 1,000 feet, so I have the 10-pound valve on here. If you are above 1,000 feet elevation, you need the green one that comes with this. So I'm going to flip this over to exhaust. You need to start the pressure canning process with it set to exhaust. Next, you're going to hit high because we want to pressure can these on high. Then you hit time. So time for pints of beans is 75 minutes. There we go. And then you hit start. Make sure your pressure limiting valve is on exhaust. So now what's going to happen is the pressure canner is just going to come up to temperature. Once it comes up to temperature, you'll see E10 flash on here. And that's when it's beginning its exhaust. It needs to exhaust for 10 minutes. And then once it's done with the countdown, it will beep, and that's when you turn your pressure limiting valve to airtight. So it just flashed the E10. So when this is finished counting down, it will beep again, and that's when you switch the pressure limiting valve at the top over to airtight. So now I'm going to switch this to airtight, and once the proper pressure has built up in the canner, it will start to count down the 75 minutes. All right, so the timer went off. I'm going to unplug the canner. And then you just leave it alone and let it sit for an hour. You want the pressure to come down naturally and on its own. So don't do a quick release. Don't mess with it at all. Just let it sit for about an hour and then you can open the lid. All right, it's been an hour. So there they are. They're still bubbling away in there. I'm going to take them out and put them on this wooden cutting board. And canning is as easy as that with the NESCO electric pressure canner. It's perfect for small batch canning or for just smaller families who don't need to can a lot at one time.